Okay, so today is the 7th of September, and I'm gonna go through what happened last week. So we go back to Thursdays, Tuesday, Sunday. Let's see, Sunday. Yes, a reminder to myself, but let's see, Monday. Oh yeah, Monday was Labor Day or something, so the markets were closed. Tuesday, yesterday market were closed. I've really thought about my percentage risk, and I'm thinking that I can maintain 0.5 for a little longer, but also take profits on the first burst. Because it is hard to get 7 positions going, you will likely find 1 to 3, take profits, let them run, and then more setups show up. But I will go for 0.4 in the future. And then a few hours later, I told myself, actually no, I can't stand the thought of now, for example, I took profits in most names already. I can maybe buy 2 positions, but more like 1.5. And the idea of me picking 1 to 2 names out of, say, 3 to 4, and my picks do nothing while the others rip. Can't stand it. I'm changing risk to 0.4. So this is 25 minutes before market open. Most things gapping down. Gold stocks really strong. Maybe getting that inside week I've been hoping for in many names. It is annoying though that the markets were closed yesterday. Few gold names gapping up, but would have looked a lot better with sideways Monday. Yeah, so because of no trading on Monday, and they went on Tuesday, they felt too soon. So I would have liked for that inside Monday trading range. Checking indexes, big gap down. QQQ, for example, is gapping down to the 50-day. TD up, gapped down below my stop limit, sold manually. Yeah, so that kind of sucked because... And look at it now. Man, this one. Look at it. It just came back like a beast. So, yeah, what happened here? I think 4 hour on the weekly here. Yeah, so I bought it in here. And then I added around here when I thought it was looking really strong, but I didn't I didn't raise my stop, so I just had more size with the same stop. So I had a 2-hour stop instead of 1, and then let's see, yeah, here's my stop, and it gapped down, so I had to sell for like 2.5 or even 3-hour loss, which and now it's back in range. So we'll see. It was stupid to add. It sucks that it gapped down, but I sold out because it gapped down below my stop limit. So I just went in manually and sold it for whatever price I got. NIO took out my protective stop loss at 1 penny on gap down, all out. Yeah. So NIO. Remember I bought it in here, and then I sold most like 30% or 50% here. And then I had a protected stop under here, and it took me out on that Tuesday, was it? Yeah, Tuesday. And then it ripped back higher, so I thought, ah, shit. But now it actually faded, so we'll see if it sets up again, or if it's, as I talked about, something like this happening. Like just a bigger range. Yeah, kind of looks like it. But you never know, it might rally. But I'm happy with that. I got, what did I get? 9R, so I probably got 12 to, no, in average 10R probably. Let's see, ULCC gapped up, broke 5-minute orb, bought pullback. Yeah, so I took this one because I stopped out. Here you can see on this day, bought the 5-minute opening range, then I got stopped out, and then it just faded. I'm not sure if I'll try it again because it's if it had insane momentum, then I could do a day trade on it, but it's not even insane momentum. So I might as well, for swing trading, I might as well buy something like Ampex, or let's see, Oklo, no, OND. Yeah, there's so many names setting up. SLDP, look at this one, beautiful. So there's no point in, they had to go when I bought it, now I don't care. Sattel took a starter based on an old monthly entry. Since Rich Robotics just ripped, I'd like to add more once I find a perfect entry. So I bought a dip on Sattel, risking this 4-hour candle low, or let's see, this daily low here. But and then it actually ripped after I bought it. I was like, yeah, let's go. And then it took me out. So now it even closed weak. So we'll see if it closes positive this week. So for now, I'm not watching it. UUU day trade took maybe a 0.6R stop. Okay. Oh, but now it's going higher. Tuesday. Okay. VG said triggered 1 hour far. Yeah, okay. This one was one of the gold names that I would have liked one inside day, but for now it's holding really nice. I bought it on the gap up here, so it's like the only gold name that came out of a big range, but also could sort of see a small cap. Like I said, I would have had Monday here inside would have looked even better, but it looks like it's trading out that range here, so hopefully it will continue higher from here, hitting maybe 3 to 4, or if it gets really insane, 8, but we'll see. Iron, missed iron by 1 penny, yeah. Now I'm actually out again because yeah, so I took it first on the EP here, stopped me out, and then I had an alarm above this 4-hour candle, and I wanted to buy the pullback to here 51 or 648 or something like that. So I got the alarm and added my stop, and then intraday it actually came 1 penny from my entry, and then it ripped higher, took out the highs here. But I thought it was too fast, so I thought I'll just buy the 4-hour pullback, and then inside here, oh, that's later actually. That's later, so we'll. But I can mention it now. So, so this is the day I missed this entry here. But then later I bought this, inside this 4-hour candle I saw a reversal pattern, so I just bought it on the dip and risked the lows. Then it actually triggered the 4-hour and stopped me out, so this thing fucking with me. Then I wrote some thoughts on these names here. Yeah, and then I got bored and started shooting wild, or not really, but I felt lost, so I just went through my alarm list and mentioned few names looking good in the next few weeks. So these names looked quite good, and then we go to Wednesday. Went through the whole list, don't see anything I gotta act on. USAU, added order to add on this new 4-hour break. Yeah, this one, oh my god. Oof. Let's see if I get stopped out. Yeah, so my initial entry was inside here. Let's see, on this candle here. I think I bought it in the 1260s or something like that, risking the lows here. And then I thought it looked so strong that it actually triggered this day with also a nice 4-hour candle breaking the monthly range. So I thought, oh, this is good to buy the pullback. And then I bought the pullback here, maybe 12 or 13.12, I think. But again, I didn't raise my stop loss, so. But I thought that, fuck it, I have my hard stop here on my initial shares, so that's 1R stop, and if my ad also gets stopped out here, then that's 2R. So again, stupid risking 2R for a regular trade. So this is my size right now, and it's again up under my 1R, but I have a full stop here, so we'll see. Hopefully I'm lucky and it comes back, because it is a gold name and it has lots of potential in my opinion. We'll see. BD microcap day trade 5. Okay. Highest volume gainer. Okay. Let's see how it looks now. BD. Okay, alright. Took a stop. OPAD day trade, multiple days set up, 4-hour 5-minute break. Oh god, was 1 penny from stopping me out, stopped out. Yeah, but I also think Thar, same setup for, okay. So yeah, you can see I'm taking more day trades, but they are more like, just because of Thar. Had this insane squeeze and entry on the 4-hour chart and then the 5-minute chart. Same with, I think OPAD did the same actually. Yeah, here. But when did I trade this? Wednesday. Ah, I took a stop. What's OPAD? On Wednesday. Oh, I took the stop in here. And I don't know why I took it here. It was really too early. And this one, let's see how that one works. Okay, I had a bit of a gap up. Could buy the pullback, risk lows 8%. And it did not that good, 60%. So it was okay. It was another name that it was even better. Oh wait, Wednesday. No, okay. Never mind. I'm looking too far back. I'm here. On this Wednesday I took it. So never mind about that. Here we go. Yeah, okay, so here I bought it. But it never went, so we'll see. Soundhound. Saw this earlier that it broke an up range and came back in, found support on the 10-week and triggered weekly. I feel as if it might take some time, if anything, but hoping for another more clear entry higher. So I got one entry here on Wednesday. On this, based on this Wednesday. Yeah, okay, so I think I bought it here, but I probably bought a pullback. Yeah, I bought it in here, risking the lows of this 4-hour candle. Again, I've never seen this type of chart before, this higher highs and higher lows, but it doesn't really go. So this is like a first entry. I'm hoping for it to set up more here, and then I can buy it again or something like that. But it's I have to try it. It came back here on the weekly, so I had to try this this range. Okay. So Thursday. Yeah, so this iron I talked about, it stopped me out 3 times now. And SPI I was looking to buy back. Let's see. And this was on which day? Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday. And Friday again. Yeah, so I wanted to buy it, where was it? In the, yeah, 6.15s on Thursday, but never went. But I had the same order here on this day, but it got to 6.16 instead of 6.15. So if it sets up really good, I can just buy the range break if it goes again. Again, I bought my first entries here. I made 12-14R from it, and but now it's setting up again, so I might want to buy it back for, yeah, we'll see how it looks. CRDO. Yeah. I haven't really seen, or I guess this entry was decent, 5%, but I don't like it. So I think, or no, I don't think, I hope it will provide another 1-2 weeks inside of here, sort of like the Swedish stock did here. So it looked like it went, but then it actually came back down, and then you got the entry. So yeah, kind of the same, you know, it went. This one had a better range though on this gap up here. So, and created like a little bit of a handle here, and then it took off again, but then it actually faded, and then it came back. So I'm hoping that, oh my god, 40R. I'm hoping that I'm gonna get something like that on CRD, because I haven't seen anything yet. Hoping for that. Other than that, I don't see much today. I'm leaving at 5 p.m, so we'll watch the open for an hour. And then I talked about USAU, how yeah, I told myself that it was probably too early to add, because the price was so far away from the even the, so this is sort of the 10-day on the 4-hour chart, and I bought it here, but it was so far above that I probably should have waited for some support on the 10-day. I mean, it's not going to go faster than the 10-day. But well, I learned something. Neon. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful. I've been watching this for a long trade here. Or I always do long trades, but long swing trade. I had one fake entry up here, I think. Here. But I never bought it because I just looked at it because I thought it was too soon. Again, here with the 10-day. And then on this day I thought, oh, it actually went. Fuck, I missed it. But it came back down. Never bought it, so... And then it had a... I mean, this gap down is insane. Is it 80% or something like that? Oh my god. It gapped down 81% overnight. Again, I wasn't in it, so thank god. But it provided a really nice day trade. I actually have the screenshot here. So it gapped down, and then you can't see it here, but I'll show you. It had like in the pre-market a 1 shakeout, 2 shakeout, 3 shakeout, and then it had a kind of big bounce, and then when it opened, this is the bounce, and then when it actually opened, it had one last panic for all the market sellers here. But then it actually came back above the green red on the this is the 4-hour chart, but on the daily charts, created this little range, and about the 2-minute high here, I got a super tight entry on this one. So wait, what is this range? This is, oh yeah, I tried the 4-hour, just how it looked, but I bought it based on this here, on this candle here. I bought above here, so I had a really tight stop. And the funny thing is that, yeah, I think I said I was leaving, right? Let's kill this one. Yeah, so I was leaving at 5 p.m. Then I watched the open. I saw this neon here. Yeah, the quickest 9.2 R. Amazing feeling. Now I get more confidence with day trades when they make sense. Screenshot on idea, which I showed you. Also, it topped out at 30 R. Would I have followed the trade and held longer if I was at home? Because I usually, on day trades, I usually trail it on the 2-minute 20 line. So let's see if I can add it here. I probably had about, I think I risked the lows here. Let's see, because it was 9R at 41. I sold it, I think, lower. I think I sold at 41, so I had probably had my entry was probably at maybe 51 or something like that. Yeah, let's say it was here. So I don't know my exact entry, but I sold it in here on 51, I think, and then it went even higher, few R, and but I was happy about that. But and I left here, yeah, at 5 p.m. I left, so I was supposed to be at the location at 5, so I left after I sold this and I closed out the computer. Then I actually trailed this all the way to, if you follow the process, you would have sold here at 18R, but it provided a 30R opportunity. But it makes me really happy to see that getting some more intraday opportunities again. Let's see. Saddle stopped out, I talked about that, and Iron I talked about, stopped me out. Yeah, then I wanted to buy back here, I think. Yeah, I think I bought the pullbacks on this. I was waiting for the break of this line here. Here, pretty much. Or actually, from this pivot high here. And I think I was looking at it like this here. So, I bought it, I think, the first time in here. This is not an entry I usually do, but I just felt like this one had so much potential on the day as a day trade. I wanted to get as much size as possible, so I scaled in at the lows. Then I want to buy the final ads here. Oh, yeah. But then I eventually got stopped out here, so. Okay, let's go to Friday. INHG, bro, you were on it just like Thar, but fuck, you took it off the list. Another 35R in a day, bro. What the fuck, focus? And Neon yesterday as well, another 30R play. So much opportunity. Yeah, so INHD. Yeah, this was the one. Oh my god, I took it off. I think I took it off. Man, let's see what happened here. Yeah, okay, yes, I bought it here on Tuesday. INHD. I don't think I wrote it up because I thought I'm not gonna mention my day trades because I shouldn't do them. But now I'm realizing that there's a lot of day trading opportunities right now. So I took a stop here on this day. And then I took it off the list. And look at this one. Look at this one. Trailed 4 hour here. Alarm above 5 minutes. So depending on how you look at it, you got the alarm here, but that one stopped out here. But then you got the alarm again here. So if you buy that one, there was a 3.3% risk. 3.3%. Had a 33R potential if you follow the oh, this is a 5 minute. So let's go to the 2 minutes. Let's see how that one looked. It closed there but never stopped out, and then it closed here. Okay, so it would have sold hard sell here 22R, but likely would sell into this parabolic. But it's just so fun to see, and also that I was on it, but then I took it off the list because I'm like, nah, I shouldn't day trade. But these kinds of day trades are actually different because this is a high tight flag on a super momentum play. So I see it as not a swing trade. I'm not going to hold this for more than a day. But man, making 30R in a day, and it has been 3 opportunities now. So we had Thar on this day, was also 30R opportunity on the 5 minutes. I removed it, but this was 30R. And then we had what was it? Neon. So the next day we had this one, another 30R opportunity, and then we had, like I said, INHD, another 30R. If you nail those 3, of course, are you gonna get the 30R every time? I don't know, but even 10R is amazing. But let's say you nailed all of these at 30R, that's 90R in 3 days. That's absolutely insane. For me, that's, I don't know, how 60-70% on the account, maybe 80%. Insane. Or actually no, 90R. If it's 100R and I do 0.4, so it's not even 50%, it's 40% of the account, something like that. But that's still amazing. Okay, OPAD. Oof, yeah, I'm waiting for this. I'm gonna show you later because I created a day trade list here. When I'm all done with the swing trades, I can stare at these all day and catch these 30 to 90% daily runners. So he's waiting for this one here. And I guess I took a stop loss here. Oh, okay, yeah. Iron again. Oh, this one. Oh, yes, so hilarious. This fucker. Oh yeah, I bought it on the 5 minutes. I was looking at it on the 5 minutes. So this is not a multi-day day trade. This is a 1 day. The setup was on the day volume gainer. So I wanted to buy this pullback here, but I actually found it here, I think, and I thought, well, if it would have faked out here, then likely it would have done so on this candle, then it faded, but now it actually held when I found it. So I added a order here on 65, and I got filled. And then I was like, okay, I'll sell this at 3R, which was here. I'll sell this at 3R because I thought it would go like here right away, and then for me it was too fast and there was too big of a dip, so I thought it would have a bigger range. I would sell the pop here, was my idea. But then it took so long that here I'm like, wow, this one is gonna rip. So I removed my sell order here, and then it started flying here, and then it halted for like 10 minutes, gapped up, halted for 10 minutes, and then I'm like, wow, I gotta look at this on the 15-minute chart here. It doesn't make sense with this moving average, but it does make sense on this one, which has the correct here, the momentum. So I was just looking at this on here and thinking, okay, wow, this one can rip to 16 today. That would be crazy. So I removed my 3R, it went up 5R, and then, so hilarious, after this, let's see here. Yeah, on this, like I said, it halted here, and then for 10 minutes, and then it halted again. Okay, 10 minutes from here, then it traded this range, halted for another 10 minutes, and it gapped down. So I sold, and I'm like, oh man, my original idea to sell for 3R, but then I got greedy, I guess, but I could never have predicted this sell-off. It looked so good. Look at the volume on the 5 minutes, it's like a million per candle, so it had a lot of potential, but in the end it did not work. And then, yeah, so I took a 1.5R stop, but then I looked at the stop area and it actually came back on this candle, so I bought the 2-minute break and sold for 1R, so it was a 0.5R loss there. And then, yeah, at 6:30 p.m, portfolio is green, signing out early today, going to a friend's house. Okay, hour. So yeah, these day trades, I probably wrote about it today. Let's see, 5 minutes, 4 hour. Oh yeah, so this one needs more time. And then, oh yeah, so here's the screenshot on PayPal on the 5 minute where I bought it. And then I thought, well, I mean, which one is this? Same? Daily. Yeah, here on the 15. Yeah, here at this moment I'm like, oh my god, this one can just absolutely rip through here. And then a few minutes later it took me out, so that's what I was thinking. And today's Sunday. I think I did some work yesterday as well, but I didn't write anything, so we'll see what I did today. Done all the work outside in the sun today, beautiful sunny day and no wind. It was really quick to do the scans since I did most of the job last week with all those smaller volume plays. So now I just looked through and sorted out the RGB list and finally adding some new names to green list and updating alarms. New to this week is a lot more focus on faster flags, day trades as I call them, looking to do 40 to 80% in a day, 10 to 30R. There were, I guess, there was, I don't know. There were 3x 30R plays last week. I know this type of opportunity comes and goes really fast, but sometimes it can last for 2 to 3 weeks, which I saw in May 2023. And I have a lot of no, wait. Intraday flags. Yeah, so here I have a few setups from May 2023, and it was so much opportunity, so many here. Look at this one, 23R, sell extension or sell here. Let's see this one, IMPX, I just looked at this is the 1 hour chart, and here, and this one, it started going towards the day, but let's see, 30 AR sell next day, but these ones are hard because you get so much size, and I'm not sure if you want to hold them overnight. Same here, 20R, 13R, CXAI. This one, 53R, 25R, 20R. Man, it's so much opportunity here. So as I said, I know this type of opportunity comes and goes really fast, but sometimes it can last for 2 to 3 weeks, which I saw in May 2023. 2 to 3x on account in a few week type of opportunity. But when it died off, it really died off from 100 to 0 in 1 day. So all there is left to do is the weekly video update. Thinking maybe I should take a break and do it later tonight, and yeah, it is later that same day. So that's what happened this week. Now to my current positions. I'm not sure how much has changed. I'm still in, oh wait, I'm on the wrong chart. So let's go to NASDAQ, and then we go here, weekly, daily, 4 hour. Yes, we go to Reddit. Still holding this one with my last shares, and it finally went higher here. Now I have a hard stop here, but I have the alarm here. And I don't want this candle to be taken out, so this is sort of my weekly entry. Hoping for this to rip up to 260 or maybe even 300, something like that. Hecla Mining is doing really well. Beautiful EP in the mining sector. Just ripping higher. I guess it's gonna be another 1 or 2 days here before if it continues going. ATRO also looking really nice, so beautiful. It's finally starting to take off, but it's still, you know, sideways going higher. Once this one takes off, it's gonna be fast, I think. But it's up maybe, I don't know, 4 to 5R for now. USAU, the one that I should actually be out of, but as I said, I have my full stop here. Hoping to be saved by it, just because of the sector momentum. Was stupid to add so early, but we'll see if I get stopped out for 2R or something like that. VGZ, also gold play, right now looking really good. It's a lower volume play, not trading as much. It's only 8 million this week. I usually like 100 million plus, but I just liked where it was, so we'll see about that. Looks good for now. Soundhound, also I just had to buy it because I don't understand this pattern, but I do understand support on the 50-day. Ready for next week? Yeah, so let's quickly go through these. It's not that many names now, and the day trades I'm gonna look at tomorrow morning, not gonna look at them today. So CRM, yeah, this one, holy shit. Or is it this one? I traded low volume. But anyway, I said that this one reminds me so much of NVAX during the COVID, the vaccine run. So I have this one and NB. They are sort of similar, but I like CRML better, just because it has this a lot more momentum and volume. It has, look at this, 14, 15 ADR. And just imagine this here. And you maybe look at 26 or something like that, but look at MVAX. Yeah, look at MVAX here. Here. It reminds me so much of it, just because it was completely dead, and then all of a sudden the news came out and the volume instantly found itself here, or found its way here. Look at hundreds of millions to billions on the weekly, and then they had this choppy uptrend, and then finally took off. So maybe we'll see. I'm hoping for it to do the same here. X1, 2, 3 from here. It had its earnings. I'm not sure what they did there, but I just love the volume it's creating and the range it's creating here. So that would be insane. I really want to buy this next week. Porch Group, I'm not really sure yet I mean, I got stopped out of it, or I sold it, and now it's just going higher, so there's really nothing for me here. Same here, slower gold name, but it's actually going quite fast. Haven't really found an entry unless this one, which was really unclear. You could have bought it here, but it wasn't that good according to me. IDR hoping for this one to actually come down because it's just higher. I'm not sure. Same here, Nio Corp. I think it's some type of gold or mining critical. Oh, it's in the minerals. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Then iron, I don't really know. Stopped me out 3 times, like I said. This one I'm just waiting for something. I can't buy it here. CRD, I told you I want this to come down for 2 weeks, and then I can buy it late September or early October would be ideal for me. SPI, I either want to buy a shakeout here towards the low 6s or a breakout above like the 680s. Cypher, crypto, right? Oh, I haven't made a note here. Okay, I think it is, but it's too soon. I'm just looking at the bigger crypto plays, and they're not ready. I'm thinking at least 2 to 5 weeks. So mid to late October would be, or late September to mid October actually. I don't like this now. Same here, Bitfarm. Sort of setting up here, but we'll see what happens. IONQ actually starting to look really nice, and I think RTI, it's a bit tighter here. Looking really nice. IONQ, let's see, IONQ, where are we? Here. Yeah, so I'm watching both of these names here. Robinhood, I think it's gonna need at least 1 more week to trigger this candle and fill it on the emptiness here, and then go next week would be nice. But it's looking really good. AMSC also looking super nice. Curie finally came back, and this has been a pullback name, and I like this little wedge with the shakeout here. Now it came back, and I actually had 1 week, and it triggered here, filled this gap, and it might need another week, but I will buy it if it triggers here. Does not have the volume though, but it can move for sure, and even if it only goes back to here, it's still 50 or 60%. Yeah, I can easily go to 10s. Yeah, so it's definitely a buy if it triggers this week. Course, crypto play, still closed okay, but like I said, a few weeks hopefully. Rich Tech actually came back really nice, and testing the trend line and the 20-day, but I'm not sure. It's not really like SoundHound, which had a weekly range here. So I'd rather probably wait for this to give me more of a range. You could buy it here. There's such nice range. It might actually be nice to do as a first entry, but I want this alarm to trigger and for the price action later to fill this gap here, and then maybe I'll look at it. We'll see. Uami finally gave me an inside week. One of the momentum names here, 2000%. Man, where can this thing go? We have to look at the monthly here. Oh my god, where can it go? 10s or even higher? 12s maybe? So maybe 150, 200%, something like that. I would like for this thing to go late week though, or maybe next week would be even better if it gives me another inside week here. This one I don't really see. Kinda looks like a BE, but not the same. But BE is entering its resistance here. It has gone from 15. Yeah, it's up 300% if it hits this trend line. So, and you kinda Panda the same. Actually, no, this one is above, so I don't like the weekly action, but it is giving me something here. So I'll keep an eye on it. Wolf, crypto play, tightening up, really nice here. Another 1-2 weeks would be ideal. EVLV, not really good, because I would have liked for this flag to be above the $9 area. So because U is actually, like I said, from this pivot to this pivot, is actually creating, it's holding, you can see it here on the daily, it's holding the line, so that's a better than this one, which is trading under. Hinge, also really nice, but not looking good on the weekly, so 1 or 2 weeks. MGNI, like I explained, or not explained, like I looked at ARK, and ARK has the same flag on this rising trend line, holding, flagging above, and MGNI has the same here, but it actually broke out. Didn't really go because it was too soon, so I'm wondering, is it stronger, or is it a weak new high to fade? So I'd like for this to at least trigger maybe late this week, if anything, or next week. Liu looking amazing. This is high prio. Oh my god, today's focus, yes. Planet Labs, not looking that good. Not looking good. Not good. Not good. It's okay, I guess. I'd like 1 more week. SoFi, it's looking super similar to, was it UUU? Yeah, super similar price action. SoFi. So I guess the same idea. If it triggers this one, it is holding above and it's entering its all-time high stage here. If it goes above, has been strong. 200%. We'll see. We'll see. Symbiotic. We'll see. We'll see. HSAI. Looking good. This one I'm not sure. It has the exact same price action as the other mining names. What is this? Mining, energy, rare earth. Yeah. So it has the same price structure as CRML and NB. So if anything, I'd want to buy this one instead of a low volume play like AREC. But who knows? We'll see. It just had its earnings, which is nice. Tempest looking really good. Wow. Volume is billions, has some nice 780R, beautiful. Solar Edge, I don't know. Oh yeah, so I was thinking that the 4-hour pullback to here, 3% risk. So this is a shorter term swing trade for me. And if it goes here, that's 25R, so that's actually really nice. And this one I would probably want to buy on Monday if it triggers here. Here, RGTI I talked about. Looking really nice. I think I want to keep this on today's focus, is to have keep a close eye on it. Okay. If this one breaks here, it's all-time high. Look at the volume. Could also be, wow, okay, 5,600%. Nah, it would be a different story if it was a peekaboo and it came back, which it actually kind of did, because it faked out here on this day. So a lot of people got stopped out here, and then they probably lost track of it. but it's still ranging here beautifully. Look at those, the past 3 days here. You can see it on the 4-hour chart. It's consolidating here on the right side. So this one is a super high prio. Would be nice for maybe 1 or 2 more inside days, creating a super tight range, and then I'll be on this on like the 5-minute range instead of the 4-hour. Wait, here, PGY. Same price action as the rest. Don't really like it. Also because, Yeah, if this one comes up here, flags on the 50s, then I'll take it to 100, probably. SLDP, beautiful, beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah, see, this one is holding above its 200 week, while PGY is under it. Sort of the same structure, not really, but this one has resistance coming with this 200 week plus this imaginary trend line I just made. But I'd for sure want to buy SLDP if anything. Which one has the most? 200 mil, 120 mil, 1180R, 10. So this one is also really good, but it's closed under its 200 week, so yeah, it's important to keep track of. But I'll place it here. We'll see which one I buy. ONDS, I'm thinking if this is a faster type of play, so it doesn't give me a long consolidation, it might just go next week, late next week, so like it did here. So let's see about that. Oklo, don't really like this one just because on my imaginary trend line here it's trading under. I would like to buy this above, but I don't understand this price action either. Kind of looks like root here, something like this, and then it had a fake out and came back under. But I'll still keep an eye on it, see what happens. Metsi, ooh, what's this? Oh no, what is this? Oh no, did I miss this? Or I guess if you were a faster trader, you would have bought it on this day here. Oh, what was the 5-minute range like? Oh, look at this one. Did it stop out? 25.51, 25.50. Yeah, so you would have been stopped out here. 2% risk. 7%. Hopefully it will give me another entry, and even my wide entry. Wait, weekly. Yeah, I guess this one would have worked. This range here on this candle, but that's 8% risk, so I don't do that kind of stuff. And this one was stopped out here, and this 5-minute was stopped out here, so that just tells me this one is very untrader friendly, or it's gonna set up later. Maybe it rips and high tide flags and you buy it later, but for now there's nothing for me. Yeah, he's watching it. Ampex, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. TD up, fucker. Oh my god, how it acted strong, and then it was really weak, capped down on my stop loss, and then it ripped back up again. Ah, you shit face. But it still has more than a double potential, so I have to look at it. I would like for this to give me one more inside week, or at least, yeah, it could go on Thursday or Friday actually. So I'll keep an eye on it, and I don't want to forget this one, and I don't want to forget this one. Okay. So that's me preparing for next week. These day trades, I'm not going to go through here. I I'll just take a look at them tomorrow, how they look like. So, ready for next week, ending thoughts. Let's look at NASDAQ here. Man, what are we heading into? This is a long consolidation. It's a lot. It's sort of like 08. Not really, the dip wasn't as deep, but the time, I guess it took another maybe half a year. Which it might do the same. Or it's just gonna rip through here. We will see, but something good is gonna come out of this base. So we could be in for a maybe 2 year, 1.5, 2 year uptrend from this. Is not impossible with the small caps. Super excited about that. Gold is wow, what a ripper. But I do have to watch out though, because according to my rules, now it has a range here, like this. So 1 or 2 or 3 more weeks inside of here, it's gonna create a breakout, and breakout week low should never be taken out in index. Step away, be careful, because that was my mistake here. Here. Had a range on this one and this one, sort of like this one and this one, and then it took another 2 weeks, 1, 2, and then breakout week. So we could be in for something like this, and this time I'm gonna put an alarm under this week here, which I did not do here, and I got slaughtered. But this time I'm prepared, I'm ready. So hoping for another 2 inside weeks here. And hopefully my stocks just keep grinding higher during this period. And once we break out for real, if we break out, that we hold the breakout level and we continue higher. So that's my ending thoughts. I'm super excited to trade, also because I'm in a few really nice positions that might be going higher. So nice. And also, like I said, excited about these day trades that I'm going to look at. Hopefully I'll nail a few 10 to 30R this week. That would be insane. And on NASDAQ. Yeah, that's my ending thoughts. And as always, ask questions in the comments below, but know that the video is delayed by 1 month. So this one is going to come up in October. All right, see you guys next time.